What is up YouTube? Roblox 2025 here with another mock review. In this video, I'll be reviewing the famous Renault FD17 mock from World War 1, so let's get started with the video. The Renault FD17 is arguably one of the most famous World War I tanks during the First World War, on par with the British Mark IV tanks when it comes to its popularity. The Renault FD17 was notable for being the first tank with a rotating turret, which is the staple for many tank developments to come after the Renault FD17. The Renault FD17 had a crew of 2 men. It was armed either with a Hotchkiss machine gun or a 37mm cannon. The first examples of the Renault FD17 was delivered in April of 1917. It wasn't until May of 1918 when it first saw action at the Forest of Retz. It was used extensively during the later stages of the war, where it served along with the Schneider CA-1 and the Saint-Chamond tank. Renault FD-17s were used by the American Expeditionary Force during World War I. During the interwar, Renault FD-17 were sold to other countries and used them in conflicts prior to World War II. During World War II, Renault FD-17 were still used by some countries including France. They're also used in Germany as training or patrol vehicles. During the Cold War, it was still in service for a few more years until being finally retired in 1949. The Renault FD-17 was an interesting tank, not only because it was the first tank with a rotating turret, but the tank was managed to stay in service until 1949, which by 1949 it was already obsolete. So that's pretty much it about its history, so let's take a look at the tank itself in Lego form. Here we have the Renault FD-17 in Lego form. So first up, we take a look at the sides, and here's the suspension, which does not work as right now, but in the future I'll make like a working suspension. So as right now I'll just say it like that. And these techniques, I got it from World War II Belgian builder Renault FD-17. And the shovel is supposed to be right over here, but the exhaust pipe is blocking the way, so I just put it here instead, just for convenience. In the front, you have I use some sloping and some techniques, which I think it looks really nice. And the side, yeah, the exhaust pipe that I mentioned earlier, and this is pretty much it. And in the back, you get the tailpiece, which is much simplified, which looks pretty nice. And also the back part looks smooth as well. And the tank does roll well, but not on hard floor, but it does roll really well on soft floor. And the wheels is much more better than the modern creation, which is the tracks do get kind of stuck, but this one is actually pretty good, except in hard surface and stuff. So the turret I really do like the turret. It looks really nice. The turret obviously turned 360 degrees, and also the turret also elevates. And originally it was supposed to be like fixated and stuff, so it wouldn't like elevate, but I just thought it was a kind of a bad idea, so I decided to make it elevate and stuff. Because the reason why I did that, because I was going to put a machine gun, but I'll put maybe implement a machine gun later on, that I don't have right now. So yeah, and the door right here, you can actually open it. And fit a minifig, and it fits in pretty well. It looks pretty nice. And also and for the minifig itself, the printing is from X39 Brick Customs, and the helmet is from Citizen Brick, which is actually Brick Arms. So yeah, it does look really nice. It looks much better than X39 Brick's Adrian helmet. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the video itself. So that wraps up the video. And what do you think about the new format? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe to my channel to help the channel grow. And thanks for watching.